If you enjoyed today's Generation Zero lore video, like the video and subscribe to the channel. While walking down the main road in the archipelago, we come across a car wreck. It seems in all the chaos of the killer robots taking over, these two cars collided with each other. We look around the car wreck, we can open up the door to the first car and find ourselves some loot. Nothing major, just some ammunition and some textile. The first car really doesn't have that much in it. If we go over to the second car, we discover a note on the first seat. Picking it up, we get a mission called The Hunter. Let's read what it says. The letter reads, Kurt. That's it. I can't stand living in Stockholm anymore. Far away from you. That wasn't for me, I supposed. I'll visit one of these coming weekends. Let's go hunting together again soon, shall we? Guess hunting has grown on me a bit. Anna. So, we get this letter from a hunter, and it seems their house is located nearby. If we look on our map, we see marked towards the north part of the first bit of the archipelago, the mission, The Hunter. Just right across from where we begin at the beginning of the game. If we keep on looting around, we don't really find that much. Just some small supplies. It seems though that this may be a nice spot, this house, to find themselves some hunting supplies. May get a gun and maybe even some ammo. Now before going to the house, the hunter's house, to get the materials, I would recommend going to finish the mission Sanctuary and get the church as a safe house. But also, not only just to complete the mission, but also, if you get the mission, Old Bedden, you go up the stairs in the church, all the way to the bell tower. Grab some loot on the way and head up the stairs. While walking up the stairs, we find our very first primary weapon. The shotgun. Old Bedden. Grab some loot and let's read what the note says. Kurt, that's it. Oh wait, sorry, wrong mission. I knew you'd remember. You always snuck up here as a kid, even when Johnny tried to close it off. Again, be careful. Go straight to Stenhaga. We'll find out more about what that is in my next video, which will be about the mission, the farm, and Generation Zero. Anyways, let's get to the mission, The Hunter. Just down the road of the crash site, we come across a broken bicycle and a headset, a music headset. Right to the right of this broken bicycle is a dirt road. Let's follow it, and it should lead us right to the hunter's house. The road's pretty much empty. Nobody's along it, no robots anyone to encounter. But we do not know. Let's see what we come across at the farmer's house. We come across the robot guarding a police car and some other vehicles nearby. Let's bring out our shotgun and take this robot on. Since a shotgun may not be the most precise weapon, let's get close to encounter this robot. Well, that did not go as planned, but at least we don't have to worry about that stupid robot anymore. Maybe shooting a robot right next to a police car and other vehicles isn't the smartest idea. Anyways, let's loot the robot and see what we find. If you're playing this early game, this robot's not a normal one. It's a military class robot. Probably one of the most advanced normal lower class dog-shaped robots you'll see in the archipelago. Well, we've seen what these robots can do if we get too close to them. Let's try to stay a little bit away from these guys and try to stay safe. Putting my first aid kit back in the slot and re-healing myself, because we know this road is not safe. And especially that we have a hunter's house, as the supplies there may be vital to the robots. Let's move down the road and see what we find. Then we find the hunter's house. A cute looking little house, just like all the other houses in the game. Let's take out our binoculars and see what we see. It looks clear from the view on the top. And I did find that sometimes whenever I've spawned in, I have come across robots here, so don't completely trust that there won't be any. But for me, there wasn't any whenever I came here this time. Moving into the hunter's property. It's a cute house. Let's make sure we're tracking the mission. Coming to the house. Search the house for any usable supplies. Okay. You walk into the house, and then we see it. A hunter's rifle. This is a very good gun if you're beginning in the game. And it can really help you out whenever you're trying to shoot enemies at more of a farther distance. I couldn't seem to pick up this med pack. We'll just have to come back someday again for that. Now I also have found that sometimes a crate with a gun in it will spawn on the floor here. So make sure you watch out for that. It may spawn in for you. There's a crate with some bullets on the top of the kitchen, and another one on the top of the refrigerator. Some good shotgun ammunition for our shotgun. Coming back through the main bedroom of the house, we find a sniper scope. We can equip this to our gun. And let's see what it looks like. Now, this is a grade leveled weapon, which means that it won't be the best. Same with the scope. It's a little bit cracked up, and sometimes you may have issues seeing through the scope. But for early game, it is a good thing to have. If you even want, you could use the sniper rifle or hunting rifle as a sort of, in a way, like an infantry rifle, just without a scope. If you wanted to, I wouldn't recommend using it like that, but if you wanted to, you could use the gun without the scope. Last thing we'll find at this house is in the shack on the side of it. We find some hollow point ammo for our weapon and some handgun ammo. If you're like me and you picked up the clock from in the beginning of the game, I'll show you where to pick that up one day. This blue ammo is what you'll use for that gun. You get a skill point from completing this quest if you've completed the other quest also. Also, if you're like me and you found a hunting rifle silencer on your way exploring in the beginning of the game, you can add that to your gun for more stealth. So let's thank the hunter for giving us these good supplies. And let's see what else happened to this hunter. Now, let's see what will happen if we go back to the car crash site, which we were at earlier. Back at the crash site, as I look around, you realize something. There are no bodies, or at least human bodies, left from these wrecks. Now, I'm pretty sure the robots don't eat bodies, because we find many laying around the archipelago and just all over the mainland. And plus, there is no place for the robots to eat the bodies. They don't have stomachs, they don't have mouths or teeth, as you can see from this body here. They obviously don't eat people, and it's obviously not something they didn't forget to add in the game, because there are many other crashes along the roads that have bodies in them. For example, the one that we were at earlier, it has a body in it, and it's not even one of the main crashes in the game. It doesn't have any missions attached to it. But this crash does have a mission attached to it, but it's just unlikely that they would forget to add a body in one of these cars. Most likely, whoever the hunter is, they found their way, maybe, just maybe, to the Ibo Holman church and met up with the group of people there, right whenever the hunter-killer robots began to take over. Maybe, or maybe the hunter is just a mystery and we never know where the hunter went. Now, I do not have any sniper ammo or hunting rifle ammo right now for this video, but hopefully in the next lore video I make on Generation Zero, I will have some. So stick tuned for that on the Generation Zero lore for the farm. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope you guys liked it. If you did, then just click that like button down below, and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new Generation Zero lore video. Have a good day. Peace out.